YouTube, welcome back. It's Craig, aka Super Quintendo, here with, of course, another pickups video. It's been a month, maybe, I think, a month and a half, possibly. The World Cup has a lot to answer for. Yeah, I've been obsessed watching as much as possible. And if you've got me on Facebook, commenting as much as possible. I've been loving it. It's been good, especially England. This, I don't know when I'm going to put this out, but this is I'm hopefully going to put it out tonight. This is France and Belgium kick off in literally like 10 minutes for the semi-final. England kick off tomorrow in the next leg of the semi-final. Fingers crossed we make the final. I won't bore you all, for all you gamers who are not interested in football. I just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, I've done a few pickups. This video relates to the CeX Splurge. So if you cast your memory back, I think a couple of videos back, there was a video where I got a bunch of DS, Wii games, all sorts of stuff, fodder. I built up my fodder and I managed to amass, I think, £150 credit at CeX. And I ordered a bunch of stuff, and here are the results. So CeX Splurge video. This is kind of what I got. Yes, I'll keep it nice and quick. First one, we'll go with a PS1 game. I would never really get PS1 games from CeX, because I still kind of think with PS1 games you're likely to get them in the wild still. So I just wouldn't get one. But anyway, I have, because this is one I had back in the day and I missed, and I just don't come across it. And CeX do it at a really reasonable price, much less than you like eBay. And it is Little Big Planet. Not Little Big Planet, Little Big Adventure. Little Big Planet's the completely different game on the PS3 and 4. So yes, Little Big Adventure. Unfortunately, it's manual-less, but the game's reasonable enough, no scratches. So I'm happy with that. I'll look out for a manual maybe. Highly unlikely to come across it, but with PS1s they don't really bother me. Also, new kind of area. If you remember, the video I did was over that end of the bedroom previously, and it was looking into this under the stairs Harry Potter situation cupboard. So yeah, I've managed to talk the missus round. I've got loads of shelving built in here. So my Harry Potter gaming storage cupboard is going on. So I'm slowly moving all my stuff back from storage, like one box at a time. Slowly moving them in and kind of organising them. So it's a bit of a mess at the moment, I won't lie. So yeah, there's no kind of organisation going down at the moment. Anyway. Yeah, so I'll show you guys that once I kind of get more shelving. I've got one unit in at the moment, which you may conveniently notice that I kind of put the sides on the wrong way around. Yeah, I know. It was a Sunday, I was hungover, I was building it upside down, and I put it all together, and I stood it up, and I was like, I can't be fucked. I am not amending that. I'll just paint the sides, and it's in a cupboard under the stairs. It really does not bother me. My OCD is not that bad. But I was gutted. I was like, no, what? So yeah, you can have a laugh at my expense. But yeah, I'll give you kind of, I might show at the end of this video, see how long I kind of jabber on. I'm already 4 minutes in, I've shown one game. Right, I got so £150 bought me all this. £150 credit. What t-shirt am I sporting, by the way? Star Wars. Got loads of new t-shirts recently. I've seen a lot of tubers. I've been wearing the Cobra Kai t-shirts, following on from the popular TV series that was just on recently. I'm sure I started that trend. I'm pretty sure I did. Play Blackpool. Right, anyway, let's go on to the NES games. We have Spy vs Spy. I can't remember the price of all these games, guys. But it was £150 all in. I remember the price of maybe one or two. I never played Spy vs Spy. It's literally just for the collection. Another one I've never played, Lunar Pool, again for the collection. And these, I kind of looked up which were kind of cheap on CeX with regards to like eBay, and these ones were Solstice. They're all in really good nick. All PAL A, of course. Bad versus the World. Again, I'm not bothered with regards to boxed for my NES games. So yeah, that didn't bother me too much. Bat vs. the World. And last but not least, Godzilla. This one took ages to come actually. I had to email them saying it's not arrived, and they were like, ah, sorry, it's coming. They were quite good about it actually. Not played any of those games, but they were titles I've kind of been looking at with regards to prices on eBay. And they turn out to be cheaper on CeX. So, happy days. There you go. Just there with a little NES collection that's going on. Until I move everything in finally. One N64 game. Right, everything else is boxed now. Bunch of boxed SNES games. But firstly, we will go into Silicon Valley, and I've since added them all into the protector cases and made them look cool as fuck. Of course, the boxes on some of them are a bit beat up, but as soon as you put one of these little mama jammers on them, ooh, bit of damage there, look. There we go, it's fixed. As soon as you put one of these little punks on them, it makes them look cool and good. Right, anyway, stop jabbering on. Silicon Valley. Right, oh yeah, so what led you to get this game, Craig? I literally looked at, I've gone through lists of 10, no, I go through lists of best games for systems, like top 20 best N64 games. And this one was on the list, on a few people's lists. Space Station Silicon Valley. I literally have no idea what it's about. It looks like a 3D platformer of sorts. Yeah. Pass. Looks alright. You see it? I think you can. But yeah, good nick. I'm so happy to add that to the collection. Right, every other one are SNES. Well, no, there's one NES game. I'll leave that to the end. A bit of a story behind that. SNES games. We start with Royal Rumble. I had this back in the day. This was my favourite of the WF games. I had WrestleMania for the SNES and Royal Rumble, and I loved Royal Rumble. The event itself, I always loved it. It's in January. And I always couldn't wait after Christmas till Royal Rumble came. I just loved the fact of all the wrestlers being in the ring at the same time. Well, majority of them. And launching them over the ropes. And this game lives up to expectations, and at least it did back in the day. It delivered. It was fucking balls hard, I won't lie. But what's that? Oh, I've kept that in there. 15 quid. So yeah, Royal Rumble. No manual with that. Sadly, I've gone for boxed, by the way, on all these titles rather than mint. So it's the look of the draw. Silicon Valley proved to be decent. Why that wasn't mint because it had a few nicks around the edges. Cool Spot. I had this on the Mega Drive back in the day. I loved it as a platformer. It kind of lived up to a decent game. Wasn't too bad. So I thought I'll get it for the SNES. Never played it on the SNES. The box on this particular one. This is probably the worst of the bunch. There's like edge wear and such, but other than that, it's got the manual, a bit of a creasage there, manual, and the game. I'm running so close to missing France and Belgium. Anyway, put that back in. 3 more games. So yeah, that was again just box. You can see kind of it's a bit worn. Next was Krusty's Super Fun House. I'm not sure how much Cool Spot was. I think it was a tenner. I'm not sure how much this one was. This is probably the best of the bunch. As you can see there, really nice edges all round. And again, I've just gone for box with this. And let's see. SNES games you should only open them one end. Ah, fuck, and that's the wrong end. You should only open them one end because one end, like, the catches, like, slide into each other. Yes, this is complete, as you can see. Manual and game. So this is the best one, really, because it wasn't too shoddy and it was complete. Again, I just went for boxed. Not sure how much. Last of the SNES games. F1 Gym. Yeah, I had this on the Mega Drive. Never played it on the SNES, but this is a fun platformer with awesome sounds and stuff going on. It's quite true to the cartoon, to be honest. Again, I've gone for boxed, and it's complete. I think that was a reason, but this particular one I've been watching on eBay for quite a while. So I think I did well on that one, price wise. I think at eBay 25-30 quid, and I think it were like 20 or 25. I remember it being less. This is going back a couple of months. I got all these games, bear in mind. Last but not least, a NES game I bought unboxed. Came boxed, and it's Gradius. For the NES, £10 I paid for this. And look at the box, seriously. I mean, it's classed as unboxed. And it is in really, really decent nick. So, I'm made up with it, especially in a protector, man. It looks awesome. I was made up because I just wanted it unboxed, Gradius. No manual. But it came with a protector case and the poly and everything. Just need a manual. And a manual came up as well on eBay for £5. It was bidding, and it were at £5. And it ended like when I were at work on a job, and I freaking missed out on it, and it finished at like £5 or £6. Oh, gutted. Them's the breaks. So hopefully that'll come up at some point. Last but not least, Gradius. So out of all that bunch, SNES game, SNES, NES, and the loose NES and the N64 and the PS1 game. 150 quid CeX credit. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Car boot this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Hopefully I'll have a video. Hopefully I haven't bored you to death, and I hopefully get to watch France versus Belgium in time. So thank you for watching. Peace.